Yes, sir. Geeks all over the globe, guys. Welcome to a brand spanking new, fresh out the oven episode of Cause We Geek. We encourage you to stay geek, man. Listen, some directors gonna get called out today for this nonsense, man. It's your boy Real. We got Cuz in the building. We got Big J and BA back in. Y'all already know. Listen, man, if y'all guys are into the geek culture, into geek content involving movies and television, y'all in the right place. We're glad y'all are here joining us for another episode, man. We encourage y'all to join us for these conversations. Let us know what's on y'all minds on these different movies and televisions and things of that nature. Also, if you guys could do us a favor, if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Join us here every Tuesday evening and Saturday morning. And also, too, if everybody can hit them likes for us today, that'd be much appreciated as well. That helps out the channel in more ways than you know. And also, if you guys have any questions, any comments addressing any other topics or any other conversations that we have here, y'all, like I said, don't be afraid to join in these conversations. Just hit that comment section and we'll address those towards the end of the show. All right, fellas, let's get to it, man. We're gonna talk about the second half of Spider Noir. The last 4 episodes of Spider Noir. We talked about the first 4 on the last episode. If you guys have not heard our thoughts on that, we encourage you to go back and watch that episode. Let us know what y'all think. We also encourage you to go watch the show in its full episodes of every episode of the show. Go ahead and watch that. Come back. Let us know what you think. But you already know. Until then. Spoilers.
Black and white. Spoilers.
Somebody you can't be saying that, bro. Some folks ain't even watch Black and White. And I'm not talking about me, you, or BJ. Listen, man. We're talking about this show right here, man. Spider Noir. So listen, if y'all have not seen Spider Noir, we encourage you to go watch this, man, and come back and let us know. Like I said, what we normally do is we give you our thoughts on the show. We have a little conversation about the show, what we took away from it, and all those things. And then we'll give our Kaioken scale rating of a 1 through 10. All right. Let's get started here. BJ, man, what's your thoughts on episode 5 through 8 of Spider Noir? Actually, you know what? You can say the episode, which is up, and then kind of give us your overall thoughts of the show in general.
No, so I actually enjoyed it. I saw a bunch of the early reviews with people coming in saying that you could skip episodes like 2 through 5, and I'm like, that didn't make sense because they were saying that was slow. They just wanted to be all actiony, and I'm like, that's crazy. But they don't understand stories and how to build stories, and it's all if they wasn't swinging and fighting,
you're gonna miss a lot if you skip to 2 through 5.
Seriously, they was
that's a lot.
Yeah. I saw a couple people say that they thought that was unnecessary. They were like, "Oh yeah, at least they were saying at least 2 through 4." They said were all unnecessary, and I'm like, so you wanted to show up, skip how you met Cat, how you saw Cat talking to the mayor, how all that you just want to bypass and blow past, and even the fight with him and Sandman at the beginning. I'm like,
yeah,
it's so weird, but like because they wanted to flash back to what they did, the flashback of him in the military, saving everybody. They were like, that's where everything kind of starts. I'm like, no, that's not, but hey, people are dumb. Like I said, I thought it was a good story. I liked it. I did watch all black and white. I went back and saw a couple of scenes in color just to kind of see. But I actually still kind of prefer the black and white. I may try and go back and watch the whole thing in color. I don't know, so you guys watched it mostly black and white, and then except for BA, who said he's like, "What is this?" He said he don't watch TV like poor people in the past.
Hey, BJ ain't gonna lie to you. I was watching, was it Heavy Spoilers? Was talking about the show and all that, and showing different clips. Now they show all the clips in color.
I saw.
I'm not gonna lie. It looked kind of good in color, bro. Like maybe I didn't give it enough of a chance before I switched back over to black and white or whatever. But yeah, it looked good when they were showing it. So
yeah, like I said, I went back and looked at like some parts from the last episode, and then a couple of, and I'm like, okay. Once again, and what they said, they did oversaturate certain colors to make it really pop, is what they were trying to do.
Yeah.
Like old boy's suit, Robbie Robertson. They said like they want to make sure, because I didn't realize he was wearing an orange suit the whole time.
Yeah, I didn't either.
For real? So y'all missing out on some little details. I didn't even know. And all that stuff, man.
Like I didn't know Electro had the the stuff on his face.
Oh my God!
No,
how it was glowing. It
couldn't see that doing black and white.
Yeah, I saw it.
But it just didn't pop. It didn't pop.
Yeah, it didn't pop. My bad, it didn't pop. You could see it, but it didn't pop. That's what I meant. Like it was glowing and stuff like that in the color when I saw it on Heavy Spoilers or whatever. So yeah. Oh, my bad, Jay.
No, I was just saying, yeah, no, but yeah, I definitely could see the electricity going through his arms and his face and all that. But like I said, I don't think you had to see that in color to get the whole thing because the whole black and white was kind of the vibe of the show. It was a throwback. It was make you be back in the in the the 40s, 50s, and when people would drink and smoke out in public and all that all day and night.
Part of the prohibition.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, it was a good show though, and I think the acting was good. I mean, but I saw the flashbacks of Nicolas Cage when he first got bitten, and then he was in the bed doing all that, just beating all of them. Like,
he said not the bees. That's what he was saying.
Dude, I was like, that's my boy there. He got to overact. He can't help it. He got to do it. He got to be crazy. And I'm like, you know what? That's cool. That's perfect for this part. He's silly. And I'm sure y'all saw what he said. He said he played it, he said it was 70% Humphrey Bogart, 30% Bugs Bunny.
Bugs Bunny, yeah.
So that was, and you could tell whenever he did any of his in disguise and he was acting and pretend to be somebody else, he was just over the top. But that's him. That's what you came to see. So like I said, I liked it. And I didn't like the way they did Kat because Kat kind of screwed him over. She did want to go with him, but then she flipped right back to Flint, and she acted like she was surprised when he was like, "Here's the one more vial," and she was like, "Giving this to me for?" He was like, "You know why?" And I'm like, "Yeah, because it kind of chose." So, but like I said, I liked it. I like the fact that Silverman got shot. That was well earned, and he even appreciated that it was her that did it because he also kind of seemed like he was in love with her too.
Can't tell, but okay.
What do you mean you couldn't? He gave her a club and all that, just draping money on it. But even though he knew his boy,
he didn't kill her. That's enough right there.
Yeah, he didn't kill her. He knew she was the one that betrayed him. But yeah, man, like I said, it was a good show. I liked it. What about you, B.A.? I know you hated everything about it. Come on.
No, I enjoyed it. I think you overshot the first Avenger part when it comes to Nicolas Cage on his throwback war joint. It wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad. It made you look twice, but it wasn't Captain America though.
They did say he did. They said the facial. They went back to was it not Leaving Las Vegas? Was Leaving Las Vegas? They said that was
it was something else. It was another movie when they went back in the past.
No. I'm talking about no. I'm saying that's the era of Nicolas Cage's face they were going for.
So that was Snake Eyes?
No, they said they were trying to go for the Leaving Las Vegas or whatever. Well, that's the era of Cage from about 20-something years ago. That's what they was trying to go for. And I was like, but you could kind of. I mean, it wasn't as bad as like that was the X-Men. Last Stand.
Last Stand. Yeah.
He looked like he had just got Botox. Everybody had
both of them had Botox.
Magneto and just skin tight, just shiny. Yeah, no, they didn't look like that. So it was okay. But he did look like they did. I think they shrunk his body too, because I don't think he was he wasn't quite that slim. He looked good. But I mean, like I said, that man's 62 years old. He deserved a good.
And I think that was also the key. Like, I don't see how far this thing can go. But for a spinoff or just like a one shot or however you want, just a single piece of art, I think he did a phenomenal job. He was in his wheelhouse, and I keep saying that. I'm saying it to other people. If he's like, I put him on the same type of pedestal as like a Jeff Goldblum. Like, if you give them a script, and some of these scripts, they can really kind of be themselves and show how good they can just be who they are. And this is one of those things for me. Nick is one, like you say, he's 60, so he can tap into that noir type of acting, Bogart and all. He probably watched a lot of those movies coming up, things like that. Like, it, you know what I'm saying? So it's like it's in his nature to kind of easily pull that out versus other people. So I enjoyed it. I enjoyed when he was acting when he was pretending to be somebody else while he was Spider, whatever the case. Like when he was snooping around and stuff like that, he would put on like a whole nother character and things. So I was like, okay, like he was really kind of just doing this thing, and like I said, I appreciate it. The cast itself, I think, was a phenomenal cast. Like I said, just like the last 4 episodes, they just tied everything together. Robbie Robinson, Lamar, like his bit. People wait almost the whole entire series for like the supporting characters to be the main character. He put on the outfit in the first season. It was the accent, him imitating him and stuff. It wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. I liked it. So it was that. It was the lady, his secretary. She got her just due at the very end. She slapped up Shorty a few times for putting him in danger and stuff like that. Like so, she played the part. You kind of seen Electro or what was his name?
Megawatt.
Megawatt. It's like, okay, all right, we're gonna see that you're going to flip or whatever. How far he goes, who knows? But they left him open because they didn't see you didn't see a body. They just saw him moving on with the train thing, and I think he was a conductor or a train assistant or something like that. Anyway, so that was very fitting. And my dude, it took me a little bit, but I realized where I know Sandman from. If you watch Boardwalk Empire,
yep,
he had a half face, and I was like, he can't get off something being effed up on his face because he kept having the sand like breaking out or whatever coming through on his face. But but he's a solid actor and things like that. So like I said, it just came together. It made sense. It wasn't too over the top. The origin of the story made sense. Hey, y'all got experimented on and things happen. You got powers. It's about 30 of them in that picture. You only seen the main people and maybe a few others in the little back the tanks or whatever, and that's about it. So there's a lot more people out there, so they could continue if they choose to. Even the dude that played Tombstone, hey man, like I said, I'm always looking things through a different lens, and for this, like I said, to be a time period piece where we are in the 30s, even though it's an alternative universe. He said he ain't going down south. He said, I'm taking my mama and I'm going to Niagara Falls. I'm going to Canada. I'm getting the hell out of the United States. In which a lot of black people did during that time period. So I appreciated that. I appreciated Robbie Robinson starting his own business, he named it Harlem or whatever. So I'm like, cool. Like these are things that I enjoyed. Just the secretary finding out that I've been knowing who you were, and then that quick montage of just Nick Cage just being drunk, being Nick Cage. This nailed it, and I think I agree with a lot of other people when it comes to this. It's like y'all really wasted some other movies when y'all could have just did something like this. This is Sony I'm talking about now. Like, yeah, we didn't need Craven. We didn't need the other movies that y'all love did to your heart. We didn't need the bulk of them. They could have just kept Venom as Venom, maybe 2.
Right.
If you even want to stretch 3, okay. But every other series, Morbius and all that stuff, that all could have went wayside, and you could have just did this. You could have did this 10 years ago. And we could have had maybe a few seasons of Nick Cage being Nick Cage through the situation. So imagine a 50-year-old, 55-year-old Nick Cage doing this, whereas though now we got him at 62. I mean, really, how much longer do we have of him being in this type of role? You know what I'm saying? Like, can he do Sam Jackson? Sam Jackson is different, saying that he could be the out exception. Sly Stallone could be the exception. I don't know if Nick wants to act like that towards his later years, but we definitely missed out on I think a huge opportunity because Sony doesn't know what they're doing when it comes to most of their projects. So that's my main tidbit.
Before you go, cuz I forgot to read this to the folks. Check this out. So Nick Cage on whether Spider Noir will get a season 2. This is what he had to say. All of us achieve what we set out to do, and it works on its own. Well, we'll see what happens. I want to kind of get y'all's opinion on that too. If y'all think it's going to be a season 2 because the way it kind of ended, it ended as if like it's more story to tell. He didn't lose his powers and all that type of stuff. So, but we'll see. Cuz, what you think, man? What's your takeaways from it, man? Do you think we get a season 2?
Probably will, because a lot of people will be talking about it and it's really enjoyable. I rather them not, to be honest, just because they didn't already have it planned out. If they had it planned out, like, hey, it's already planned out to go multiple seasons, then, like I said before, give us 3-4 off rip and get to go. But if you don't already have it planned out, or have a plan for it, I'd rather not continue it, because this was good. Was a really good show. So I feel like if they just jump back into it, I don't think it will end up having the same energy. That's what I'm never saying. What you got, picture?
So I think, because I'm sure Rail knows, but if you remember in the actual comics, Superman wasn't really a main character. He wasn't like
Nah,
the big
he kind of took Osborn's spot in this show.
correct. So we
Yeah.
didn't get Norman Osborn, we didn't get Craven, we didn't get the Vulture, who was another big character.
Yeah.
And so I think there's room to do a second season with some of the real big players that, like, Superman could have been like an underboss. You know what I mean? And you can bring in those other, because the Vulture would actually eat people.
Yeah, he was cannibal. He ate Uncle Ben.
Yeah, so I mean, there's all kind of stuff left that they can get into if they want to explore the wider New York in that time frame. So, like I said, I don't think it'd be a bad idea if they came back and did more, because, like I said, they didn't touch it on the vast majority of the source.
I agree. But we gonna say, cuz. Oh, yeah, you said something.
Did you? For me, episodes 5 through 8 were really fun. It gave us a better idea of Kat. Man, listen. When she said gave up his identity, I was angry. Like, I actually had to stop watching. I stopped it right there. I was like, yo, I might just have to come back tomorrow.
I said, boy.
I was legit irritated. Because, like, she went out of her way to out him as far
Bro,
as
that right there. You remember the very first episode when he was talking about women? He says, this is why he stayed away from you. And she did exactly what he said he gonna stay away from women for. I said, boy, this is why he don't trust y'all.
Exactly. It was, oh my, yeah, as soon as oh my God, yeah, I was irritated. Because we were just talking about it on Saturday, how it just seemed weird that she had already just jumped into him over Sandman, and just like kicked Sandman to the curb. And then as soon as that opening, she had that opening, she took it for Sandman. So it had the understanding that she still had that love for Sandman, but it was still the betraying him that way when this guy's actually been good for people. Yeah, that part just irritated me. But overall, it was a great story. It was crazy to how much serum they were able to get out, off of that one vial as well, because it was what was it? It was like 3. They ended up, was it like 6 of them?
I think it was more than 3.
Yeah, it was
he had like a whole
because, like, 3 of them broke.
He rolled it up. Yeah, 3 of them broke or whatever.
Yeah, so it was. They had a bunch of them out of just that serum. So which was crazy, but it was still that was crazy to watch, especially him just had that flashback of what he went through with the military as far as being cut up. The visuals was insane. Starting with the tarantula on his face that changed. You had the spiders coming out of him. It was like, yo, these visuals are like, they put money into this.
Nah, I might even see that in color.
Yeah. That will, you don't want to see it. It was crazy.
I don't have to see that scene again. I ain't gonna lie to you. Once the black and white, it don't matter. I don't need to see that scene. That was a wild thing.
The one when he got bit.
Oh yeah,
that one too.
It was, Yeah, like that, but that's what I'm saying. Like these visuals, I'm gonna give it to them. Like these visuals, they spent good money on it. It made the show pop even more. It just showed like their carefulness with it. The what was it? Just the overall story, like it caught me. What caught me up was, or pulled me in a little bit more each time, was how they humanized these guys. It wasn't just like these guys were just these big bad people. It was just they got turned into this, and this was just a circumstance that ended up happening to them. And
Right.
Once they actually had the opportunity to be human again, to be good again, that's what they wanted. So I think with them taking that avenue with this rogue gallery was pretty good. I know it was still in the vein for BA as far as he doesn't like it when they treat the villains as good people, or kind of like what they did with Predator, which you said not your Predator, when Predator is supposed to be the bad guy and then they humanize it. Or for Bullseye, they try to make him like a good guy towards the end of it, or redemption. So, but for this, I actually really liked it. The way that they did it for this, it just fit into the story so well. And yeah, the ending was pretty good, being able to survive, leaving the door open. But like I said, if they had already had a plan for it, I'm okay with them continuing. If not, if it's just, well, we got a season 2, we'll start the writing, we'll create a plan. Nah, just leave it where it is. It did great. Sony, like BA said, need to take notes on this as well. Give us some TV shows instead of these dump of a movie. What you got, bro?
Man, listen, no, we've seen cases, man, where they haven't planned on doing a season 2, and then they do a season 2 after that. The thing is, the longer you wait for a season 2, the older Nick Cage get. He's not getting any younger, right? So that's the thing. It's like, I mean, if they do come with a season 2, we're gonna watch it or whatever.
Yeah.
But am I flipping chairs and tables over, like, give me my damn season 2? No, I'm not doing it. I don't have to have it. Like you said, this season, this show, if you want to call it a mini series or whatever, it was good as is. Y'all know my opinion on the first 4 episodes. Now I'm not to the point like what you were saying, BJ, with people online talk about skipping and all that. I'm not doing that, bro. You got to get the whole story or whatever. But I will say episode 5 through 8 was actually good, bro. It was good. We even got to the point, man, when he had the final fights against the other 2 metahumans, where his mask got torn up in classic Spider-Man fashion. In the movies and stuff, his mask always tear up at the end. So they finally got that and stuff. I like that part. I'm with y'all, bro. I'm with you, cuz I was mad, bro, when she sold him out. And I remember saying that. I said that's why he said at the beginning of the series, he don't trust women. He said that, and then when that happened, I said, boy, that's what he was talking about right there. And she ran up to them. Hold on, y'all. It's raining. He run up to him, full speed. Usain Bolt. Yeah, I know who it is. I'm like, God, boy. And then she's like, yeah, promise not to hurt him. Yeah, sure. Okay. Yeah, we're not gonna hurt him. Yeah, gotcha. Man. No, you know what though? Like I said, I don't know how that dude who was a half human, half spider look in color, bro. In black and white, I said, no.
It was about the same, I would assume. Like he ain't had no, like, it wasn't blue or red or nothing like that. It was pretty much like skin flesh color and stuff. So it's nasty work. But yeah, I wouldn't see it was too much of a difference.
Now, see, my wife was in there with me for a little bit watching the show because she ain't watched it yet. So she was in there watching a little bit. When she saw that, I'm going to get in the shower, going to bed. That's it. Nobody warned me. Okay, I see how it is. But no, yeah, she ended up leaving after that part, bro. Because remember they showed him they showed him twice, right?
Yeah,
they showed that scene twice or whatever. Because remember he got bitten and all that stuff. Yeah, bro. I know that's not CGI.
No, that's practical. They had to be practical.
That's practical, bro. Oh my God, boy.
Yeah, that's too rough to be,
bro. And I'm with you, cuz whoever put that together, whatever, bro, they did a good job. They did a good job. I got to jump. I'm like, ooh, what the heck? He was laying on his side and he turned his face. He was like, oh, heck no.
Yep.
And like I said, then he
Like
moved the
Two-Face.
cover, and he's you know what I'm saying. And then he moved the cover.
Pulled it down.
When
Ooh.
you seen that
Yeah,
half it,
so-
but I was like, ugh, hey.
I think we was used to the Two-Face jump scare in a sense, like, okay, all right, his face is effed up. And then when they doubled down and
When he showed the body,
like, it had the body with the limbs moving and shit. I was like, oh, what the hell?
oh my god, boy. Yeah, I could just imagine BA in color. Because I seen it black and white. I was like, ugh, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that was whoever put that together, man. They need to raise, man. They got me with that one. But yeah, like you said, man, I like the show though. I like the show. I had no complaints. Like I said, the acting was good, story was good. It served a purpose as far as not seeing a ton of Spider-Man in the show. That served a purpose because he was kind of struggling with fighting. So I guess he also explained too that he has like this inner kind of demon of the spider effects within him that he's trying to kind of keep down and kind of suppress or whatever. And he had to kind of reteach himself how to be human, which is kind of also why they were saying that he's a little kooky a little bit, right? Like kind of off a little bit. And that's kind of why where he's trying to suppress that while also trying to remain as a human or whatever. So, because I ain't gonna lie, I thought at one point, well, they said that it's something with his DNA to where he didn't turn out like that guy that we talking about with the half body and all that stuff. What would you say, BJ?
I was thinking about it. So they try to say it's because he drank so much, but I think it may be because he wasn't the first generation. Like he wasn't the one to experiment on. He got bit by one of them. So I think he may have been more stable.
That might be. So he like the second generation. So he kind of like, in other words, kind of like diluted it a little bit or whatever.
I think so. That's why it's not as aggressive.
Full spider. He got just whatever you get from a spider bite or whatever like that, but it happened to mix in well with his DNA, which they did a decent job of semi-explaining. Like, I guess in other arts, like other pieces of work like this, like you don't necessarily get like the scientific explanation. You get like close, like, oh, I found the solution or whatever, and that's it. No, she said, let me try the liver, and the liver does have the, supposed to filter out a lot of things in your body. So they kind of went with that, and that was why he was able to. I said, okay, all right, it's a stretch, but hey, like I get it. I can go with this. Better than nothing.
BJ, you cool with the fact that they did it this way instead of saying his powers were magic?
Yeah, no, I was cool with it. I mean, I think they did want to try and kind of tie him to the other Peters, like he got bit by, a spider and all that sort of thing. So I wasn't upset with it. I know they had the spider totem and all that stuff, and
in the comic,
and the dream, woke up with the powers of the spider and all that. But
that's what I kind of thought of when the guy with the half body or whatever. I don't know why my mind went to that. The spider totem, when he, like you said, he talked to him in a dream. When he got bit by that spider, he started hallucinating. And that's when the spider totem came. It's like, yo, I'm choosing you as my vessel or whatever he said to him. And that's how you end up getting the powers or whatever. The fact too, like I said, it took liberties from Spider Noir. It wasn't a full-fledged Spider Noir. Like I said, so he kills and everything. He keeps the pistol on him, everything. You know what I'm saying? So, that's why I was kind of wondering.
They said that, right? Like that version that you're speaking of is probably the version that was in Into the Spider-Verse. You know what I'm saying? So about they did not use that.
Supposedly, people are kind of mixed on it. They're saying, but remember in the show, the episode where the young guy who was old was in his apartment, and he said, "Man, if you didn't change your name, I probably would have found you quicker," or whatever he said to him. Yeah. People are theorizing that he changed his name from Peter Parker to Ben Riley. So they're saying it might still actually be the same Spider Noir because his name actually was Peter Parker, like it was in Into the Spider-Verse or whatever, and he actually happened to change it to kind of start his life over or whatever. So I don't know, it's kind of theory kind of going around or whatever, but yeah. Now, I mean, either way, like I said, I'm cool with it, man. Either way, I kind of wondered because he kept using the phrase "with great power comes great responsibility," which his uncle, of course, gave him that even in the comic or whatever, Uncle Ben, before he passed. And so, they say his wife is the one who actually gave him that phrase or whatever. So, I mean, it took certain liberties from Spider Noir. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like full fledged Spider Noir, but like Big J said, they're still trying to have some type of sensibilities to Spider Man that people can connect to. It's like, okay, I recognize that. That's from the actual Spider Man or whatever. So, I mean, it's fair. I'm not tripping on that. But let's go ahead and get to these Kaioken ratings, fellas. All right, Big J, what you give this on a Kaioken scale rating of 1 to 10?
I gave this one for the series. I think I give it an 8.75. I think it was a good story. You know.
Yeah, let's do the whole series.
I say 8.75 for the series.
Okay. What you got, BA?
I'm going to agree with that. Nah, I'm gonna give it an 8.76. Just for that simple fact that I'm sorry.
Said pump that. You're going up one.
What was I talking
$1.
about? No, man, this was great, man. This is just a good, like I said, this is just a great series. Like I said, if he was 10 years younger, we really could have got like 2-3 seasons out of this faithfully. But it is what it is. I liked how it made you think up, at every, around certain corners, like, yeah, his name is Peter Parker. You guys do know that, right? Like, he just took his uncle name and I think his aunt's maiden name or something like that, and they came up with Ben Riley. Right. Like, nah, and then they said, we can't use Spider-Man. We're just gonna call him the Spider. And it worked. It worked throughout the entire thing. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like, why y'all keep saying that? No, it's just a spider. You know what I'm saying? He even talked about when he talked about himself in the third person, it worked. This thing just works. And I think I might be I don't know, guys. I might be solo, but I feel like I'm aging out of Peter Parker that you see in the MCU. Like I enjoyed this more than I enjoyed the Peter Parker movies. I'm just gonna be flat out.
It's because you got options. We've seen the options. You know what I'm saying? You got Into the Spider-Verse with a ton of different versions of Peter Parker, right? You got this movie here with a different version. Technically, he's Peter Parker. A different version of Peter Parker. So you're starting to kind of see. I mean, you can count Miles Morales. He's also a variant or whatever of some sort. So you got these different versions of a Spider-Man. You can just pick and choose which kind of flavor of Spider-Man you like, right? That's the one you like. You know what I'm saying? We don't have just that one guy no more like back in the day with Tobey Maguire and all of them. You know what I'm saying? You got options now. So
okay, cool. Yeah, let's go with that. That was and it's no, like I said, it's no diss to that. It's just this was excellent, man. I was totally enamored of the time period and everything else that was surrounding it. And it sucks because I probably won't get any more. It's over. You know what I mean? So hopefully they come up with an animated series or something. I watched that. But no, I mean, like I said, 8.76. Terrible. Low expectations, and they fully delivered on it. And most importantly, they stuck the landing. They stuck the landing, guys.
What they did what now?
They stuck the landing. What was that?
What? You could do that in shows?
Apparently,
I didn't know that.
Apparently, that can be done.
Okay.
It's few and far between.
It seemed like it for sure.
But yeah, man, they really did. And like I said, I have no issues with it. It was on Prime, so they was able to get away with a lot of, just a little bit more. It was a little bit more edgier and things of that nature. So, hey, man, it made up for what I most recently watched on Prime. I'll say that.
Shots fired. What you say, BJ?
No, I was going to throw it because we skipped over what I was going to say. Did we ever figure out why when they stabbed Lonnie and he just was like fine 20 seconds later?
I realized that as soon as it happened, Big J, and I was just like,
no blood, no nothing.
That's what I did.
Oh, you did?
I ain't gonna lie to you. I just like, hey, it did happen.
I heard it.
Generated himself some kind of way.
He stabbed in the eye. He lost his powers, and then 20 seconds later, he's fighting with him. He cool. I'm like, dude. If I lose my invulnerability powers and you stab me in the eye, I'm gonna be all. I was expecting
it was
patch.
the transitional period. So the initial joint
Adrenaline.
didn't affect him, but he was really
Adrenaline.
he recovered that quickly. That damn adrenaline. He recovered because he still had the regeneration factor, but it was fading away though.
Yeah, fading away. Gotcha.
I'm about to say adrenaline
Hence his
ain't
serum was
nothing. You get
working
stabbed in
through
the
his
eye.
body.
Adrenaline off the window when you get stabbed in the eye.
No blood, no nothing. Like you said, he just like, oh, so yeah, we good. Okay, all right. What you got, cuz?
8.77. Great show.
Hey man,
We know Real come with an 8.8. That's what he's going to do.
Bro, you took my answer. I'm like, y'all being real childish. 8.8. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm with y'all, man. This is a good show, man. Like I said, y'all already knew how I felt first half of the show. It delivered on the second half. So if this is this now, okay, Master's questions. BA says stuff to landed. If this is the only season, does this count as a series finale?
Yeah.
Yeah. It gave you a finish. And if you want to continue, you can continue on afterwards as well. But it gave you a start and an ending. And now he's on the second part of his resurgence in his life, or whatever you want to call it. So yes, I think they did. I think it's completed. If they want to open the door, they can.
Yeah, I 100% agree. It definitely gave you an ending, a definitive ending, but also kind of left it open to where if you decide to go that route, which I can't, I'm not gonna put your hot toys on it, BJ, but I don't think they're gonna do another season. If I had to call it now, I don't think they're gonna do another season, but we'll see. All right, fellas, man, let's get into the main topic, man. Let's see what we got, fellas. The Avengers Doomsday quote-unquote surprise seems to just be for Doom-themed coffee, and fans aren't happy. Quote, I'm sorry, but if this is the quote-unquote surprise, it's horrible. No one asked for a coffee shop announcement, by the way. Today, we learned not to trust the Russos. Oh, today they learned it. Okay, gotcha. So they said the Russo brothers say there will be a surprise at South by Southwest for Avengers Doomsday, and that was a surprise. The coffee shop. Well, fellas, BA, what you got, bro?
Yeah, guys, like I said before, they called me. They called me actually Karen on the last part, and I refuse to care. I do not care about anything the Russos do other than actually performing and making the said movie in which I am going to watch. This is not about the movie. This is about some coffee, and I don't care. I would not have been the one to ask us those questions. Well, you say you want answers to these puzzles and stuff. I don't want the answers anymore because I don't.
Oh, now you give us an answer. Now you give us an answer. Come on,
no,
bro.
don't, because now the answer pisses people off, and no one said it was. They didn't say it was related to A, B, and C or whatever. Nah, man,
Nope.
They're not playing. I'm tired with these studio heads playing with my emotions, man. I'm tired of it. So I don't care. When they come out with a trailer, I'll be one of the first ones to watch it. If I don't post it in the group, I'm quite sure one of y'all will. If that being said, I do not care about anything that the Russos say or do. I don't care about their social media. I don't care about the things they do. I don't care about the coffee they drink. I don't care about the food they eat. I don't care. What they eat don't make me, the rest. So with that being said, I'm done. Somebody else take. I don't care.
What would say, BJ?
Y'all did see though that somebody I guess figured out with that green screen thing. If you pull back, that was Doom's logo.
Yeah, that was the logo for the coffee shop.
But I'm like, dude, that's once again like
yeah. Yeah, I post that. I post that in the group. I said, so now we know what the green is. It's that dang logo. King, I mean, BJ, y'all listen, man. Listen. This right here, you just killed the trust of the fans. Like BA just said. They can post a full-fledged script, a 5-minute teaser of the movie, all that, and people gonna act like they don't believe you. This is ridiculous, man. Before I go on my tangent, what you got, cuz?
I told my wife today about it. I was like, see, this is why as soon as they talk about the Russo said something, I'm like that meme that pulling the headphones out. I'm logging off. It's like, I don't care. Yeah, it's like I'm not listening to y'all. I don't care. Because one thing I've said before, I'm sure we've all said it, but this is a movie, you don't need the bells and whistles. You don't need it. Just like Spider-Man don't need bells and whistles. Give us a trailer and leave us alone. You don't need to talk about it anymore. You don't need to try to throw hits. Give us a trailer and leave us alone so we can enjoy this trailer, and then we can spend the next several months dissecting the trailer.
Dissecting it.
Like this, because we still talking about the Spider-Man trailer here and there, and if they did any background crop outs and stuff like that. And that trailer dropped, 2 months ago or whatever?
Ain't that 2 months now? No, about a month ago, wasn't it?
Was it a month? It's June.
Somewhere.
Yeah, it's been a while.
June now.
But that's what I'm saying, though. Like, we still have been talking about it just because, like, it is around the corner. But it's the same for Avengers. It don't need bells and whistles. This is going to be a blockbuster movie on its own. All you have to do is just keep it simple. Give us a trailer. That's it. So they're doing too much. And did one of the pictures that you shared say we lost trust or something? And I want to be like, I ain't trusted these dudes in a while. Yeah, I'm saying.
Oh, wait, hold on. No, which one is it? No, it's for a coffee shop. I think it might be this one.
Yeah, today, yeah. We learned not to trust us. Like, we already didn't trust them.
Exactly. The last episode. We talked about
who's we? Who's we? Who's we in this?
We talking French, huh? I got you.
Exactly. That's exactly what it is. What you got?
What you got, BJ?
Like BA said, I stopped caring what they do and what they say. I mean, they made the announcement. Was it yesterday that there's going to be a major announcement at South by Southwest UK? And I didn't turn in. But the fun thing, I saw like Screen Crush. You saw they went hopped and did a live, and then they was like, man, had everybody out there. There was like 4 or 5 of them on the live, and they were like,
I'm thinking like, I see. So what I did, I kind of went BA. I'm not necessarily on my phone looking for anything. I figured one of y'all, preferably either you or BJ or you could gonna drop the trailer for us in the group. I was just waiting on that. Cause they said 2:00, right? Today. It was 2:00 today. They gonna come with this big announcement. And it was this, bro. The internet went crazy, man. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, they was hot. You could tell it was funny. I saw a lot of people was talking about it. I was like, yeah.
Now, don't lie to me. Don't lie to me, y'all. Which one of y'all asked for some coffee?
I love coffee and I didn't ask for this. I get coffee every day and I didn't ask for this.
And said, you know what, bro? You know what really would kill it besides an Avenger trailer? If they had some Dr. Doom coffee. Who said that? I'm like, and y'all thought if y'all had a hidden secret message to that was gonna wake everybody up and say, oh, I can't wait for the movie now. Nobody said that. Who sits in the boardroom and say this is going to kill it? Who says this stuff?
You know who said that?
Who?
The same one that gave you Ralph Boner.
Oh my God, bro.
See, look at B. B lost all the excitement in his life. He was like, "You're right. They done got me twice."
You know what's funny? I normally tease what we're gonna talk about on the show on Cap and Crown, and I said, "Hey, we might get a trailer, right?" And King bust out laughing. He said, "Yo, okay." And I'm like, I said might. I said might. He said it seemed like I say that after every for every show or whatever. And I'm like, that's why I said might. I'm not sitting here putting my full faith in it. I'm praying, like I said. I was hoping this morning I was gonna wake up and Big J or Cuz gonna say, hey, The trailer came out. Cool. That's what I was hoping. But then I was like, you know what? They said 2 o'clock. Maybe they're gonna drop it around 2. I'll wait. Nothing. And I think it's when Cuz sent this right here. I said, well, I'm done, man. I'm done. This don't make no sense, bro. Who signed up and said this is what it's gonna kill it right here? Who said this? I'm like, man, this is trash. When we gonna get our trailer, Big J?
I said they may pull a Sony and release it the weekend of January 4th or something, Like what?
Oh man, bro. Oh my God, bro. Why they do this, man? Why they do this? Now they're releasing what's it called? Character art and all that type of stuff online. I don't know if y'all seen all that stuff. But I'm thinking with them releasing that, we're going to get a trailer pretty soon, right? Because normally whenever they're like, oh, we got this new poster, when they release a poster image or something like that, then probably like a few days later or maybe a week they'll drop the trailer for whatever the movie is or whatever. But so I'm seeing all this online. I'm thinking, oh, okay, they about to drop this trailer. South by Southwest coming out. I'm thinking, oh, yeah, we're about to get this trailer. 2 o'clock. I'm thinking to myself, they wouldn't do something like this. Hype this up for 2 o'clock. You would think like you hyping it up for something for 2 o'clock. The world and everybody named Bob been waiting on the trailer to drop. It's got to be the trailer. Like I said, I woke up this morning, I didn't see nothing. I said, okay, they did say 2 o'clock. I'm gonna wait till 2 o'clock. I'm looking at my phone, thinking one of y'all gonna send something. You did send something. It wasn't a damn trailer. You sent this. I'm like, what is this? Who asked for this? I know it's one of y'all. One of y'all asked for it. Y'all want to say nothing. It's okay. It's okay. We gonna find out though. This is crazy, man. But yeah, any of y'all have any guesses? Can y'all guess when y'all think this trailer gonna drop? Might be July.
Within 2 weeks.
Yeah. All right, Trump. No, it has to be. It has to be by Comic-Con. If they don't do it by Comic-Con, then they might. What
Comic-Con what? Next month?
July, right? Yeah.
Damn, we gotta wait till the end of July.
Yeah, that's a while. That's crazy.
You know what, BJ? You actually might be right. You actually might be right. Now that I'm thinking about it, because July will put it at about 6 months. No, wait, is that right? Is it June? This month is 6 months or next month?
Next month is 6. No, it's 6 months now.
6 months. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna say I'm with you. Probably say Comic. When is Comic-Con? Is it like around
It's like
I think it's like July because I think D23 is mid-August, I believe.
It's July 23rd through 26th. Preview night is July 22nd. So July 22nd through the 26th.
So and Spider-Man come out on the 31st, so they probably not gonna have no Spider-Man stuff. Okay, so well, I mean they could have just said that, hey, Comic-Con, you getting your first trailer or whatever, but I'm hoping you right, BA. I'm hoping it's gonna be the next couple of weeks, man. They gotta make up for this because people are hot right now. You gotta make up for it because people really thought the trailer was gonna drop. You know what I'm saying? So
they should fire the Russo brothers just because of that.
I'm just really sitting there thinking, who signed off on this? Who said, yeah, this is what we want?
Crazy.
Damn a trailer, you getting coffee. That's what they said, bro. Like, that is trash, man. But y'all got the man y'all want to add?
Well, it's just chaos.
All right, y'all. Let's get to this quick hits. We got a nice little story that dropped here over the last couple days, I guess you could say. Get to the quick hit. So we got our first look at Lex in his suit, y'all. So James Gunn confirms Lex's war suit is 100% practical. So this is kind of the comparison of the suit compared to the comic version of Lex's suit, which from those Jim Lee pictures and I've got the other artists' names who drew. I think Alex Ross drew one too. From those pictures, like matter of fact, this is Jim Lee right here on the side right here. Supposedly I thought they got that straight from the design of the actual suit that he's gonna be wearing in the show, or should I say the movie, but that doesn't look anything like the one right there we see in the picture. So also too, let's see what we got here, y'all. So check this out. We got a new look at David Cornsweet as Superman on the set of Man of Tomorrow. So also too, James Gunn reveals that Man of Tomorrow will have a time jump of around 2 years, which kind of explains this right here. So we got a look at his suit. It looked like he got some new designs to the suit. The belt is different, and it looks the suit is more fitting, and the S seems to be larger too. So
Collar's different.
yeah, color's different too.
So
So
the
they
collar,
changed.
the collar
Yeah,
looks like
yeah,
it's
my bad. Yeah, collar. Yeah, my bad. Yeah, it's lower or whatever now. So yeah, like I said, man, it's I'm liking the design. I think I think I asked y'all that on one of the episodes we did here, man, recently when we was talking about I think Supergirl, and I asked y'all, do y'all think that because Supergirl's suit, because they changed her suit up too from Superman to what they see on the movie, did y'all think that they were going to change up Superman's suit too? Because a lot of people complaining about it being kind of baggy and all that stuff. Look like it's more fitted. His hair looks different now too, a little bit. So they seem to be changing some stuff up, man, which is what I kind of predicted they probably would do. But let me get y'all thoughts on it, man. What's your thoughts, cuz, so far what we see from Man of Tomorrow?
So I want to say that I'm happy that we're on the other side of CGI right now. It's been a lot more. Well, what I mean by that is a practical suit, because bringing out a practical suit, and it seems like the movies are getting more practical.
Well, see, okay. So, for example, Iron Man had a practical suit, right?
Mm-hmm.
the first
when it came to the first one. Well, yes, yeah. He had a practical suit, but a lot of the action and stuff like that was more CGI. So they did the little the dots and all this stuff, you know. But yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, which is fair, but still, like, just getting back to more and more shows and movies doing practical. I love it. It's because it's a combination of CGI on top of it, instead of it just being full CGI, to where, because we went from good CGI in the 2010s to they just didn't have enough time in the 2020s, to now it's more practical and adding CGI to it. So that's what I mean by on the other side of CGI is using as then practical be the baseline, and then adding your CGI on top of it instead of it being all CGI. So I love that part of it. And we had talked about it. Yeah, you're right. We had talked about it while we were talking about Supergirl, if we thought that the suit would change up, and I think all of us say, yeah, it's absolutely going to change up. It was going to be better fitting. It was going to be a different color. Like it wasn't going to be like a full change, but it was going to get improved, which we expected, because it'd be a combination of now that the movie's out, everybody will critique it, wanting it to be better, and then also Supergirl's suit will be better than Superman's because it came after. So now Superman has to upgrade to get better than hers. So it'll be a constant revolution of suits just improving overall. So it was. I'm liking the pictures so far, and the small updates. This is I'm gonna put this in the box as well. I don't need anything extra. Give me a trailer. Give me a trailer. Give me the movie. This coming out summer of next year. Okay, give me a few more pictures. Give me a trailer at the beginning of the year, next year, and then I'm good after that.
Which on it?
What you got, Big J?
I think you need to see, you got it wrong, Will. So they what they need to do is zoom in on the back of the set with the lights off, and then take a picture and then post it and say, what does this mean to you?
Yeah, what does this mean?
Burn it all down. Burn it all down.
So they're gonna drop they're gonna drop a Lex Luthor beer or something like that. That's what they're gonna.
Oh my god, bro!
Dropping gimmick stuff. I'm telling you.
Ain't that what y'all wanted? No, who asked for that?
But the whole like I said last time, the whole reason they do different suits is to sell more toys. So you can't have the same Superman from the first Superman to the second Superman. Otherwise,
that's a BJ. I think this situation might be a little different. It could be what you said too, but I think it added a little to it was the fact that people was criticizing that.
Oh, yeah.
You let the charge on that. Was
Oh, yeah,
criticizing the bleep out that suit, bro. So they
Yeah,
needed to fix that up.
It looked baggy. It looked like somebody made it themselves or their mama made it, but they did tighten it up, you know.
Hey, you know what though, BJ? I wonder if they're gonna shoot because it's gonna be hard for them to come out in and out that suit, bro. Right? So what they probably doing is they got him in a suit all day or whatever, and they're shooting the parts where he's in the suit, right? And then shooting the part where he's not in the suit separate. Because it looks a little tighter, bro. So everybody, like I said, everybody's complaining about that. So I'm kind of wondering if that's how they're doing it, just kind of shooting all the suit scenes or whatever. Then they know all the regular clothes scene or whatever. So it's gonna be interesting to see how that turns out. But yeah. But my bad, what you got? My bad.
Yeah, I was just saying, like I said, I think some of that, but like I tell you, if you look at every superhero movie, they either have a suit change during the movie, from the beginning to the end, or they have one from movie to movie. Because you cannot.
So Batman get a new suit?
Yes, he did.
I hope he get a new suit, bro.
He will. Oh yeah, he'll definitely get one. He gonna get one. All the major characters get new. The only one that don't need a new suit is Mr. Terrific because his suit was cool. The suit he had was cool. They need to go and make that hot toy so I can go ahead and throw my last money away. But I don't know why they didn't make it because he looked cool in that movie. I'm like that whole suit that would be a perfect toy. Go with Superman. That's all you need to make. You need to make nobody. You need to make Guy Gardner. You had to make Hawk Girl. Just make because they were the two stars. Who had the coolest? Both of them had the coolest scenes in the movie. Him with that fight scene, and he was instrumental in everything that happened.
He punching that kaiju in the eye. Man, what you talking about?
I mean, Hawk Girl dropped my boy from 2012 out the building. I mean, she murdered the man.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah,
but no, star of the movie was the brother,
Mr. Rippy.
Darwin. Yep. Oh, you said the other thing.
Oh, my bad, Darwin. R.I.P. He should be R.I.P. But yeah, you know, what you got, BJ?
I agree with that last piece. We just talked about X-Men 97. I counted at least 5 or 6 different outfits in that joint. You know, like
ain't gonna be more.
The more alterations, it's just more money at the end of the day. So, that's one thing. I guess the second thing is the practicality of it. I'm interested in seeing what he thinks that practical means. I think that's very subjective. I mean, Batman suits were practical. They had an explanation and a rhyme and reason for every upgrade that he got to a suit via the military. So, well, okay, it's going to be similar to that. It's going to be some other stuff that we probably don't necessarily have right now. That's, you know, if it's shooting lasers, that's not practical. It's practical. Who shoots lasers? But I'll be okay with it though. Like I don't need practicality. I just do it look authentic. That's one thing. And somebody mentioned Iron Man. Yeah, just be better than Mach 1. And we okay. And Mach 1 wasn't bad. It wasn't bad because he was in a cave, you know, with a bunch of rocks. You know what I'm saying? So
with a bunch of scraps.
So if he can make that happen, then you know everything else plus that is fine by me. We love Lex. Lex is one of the best villains of all time. But I don't think his suit is his selling point. It's a nice addition, but I think Lex and his thought process and just the character itself, that's what kind of stands out more so than the outfit. But I like it though. You know what I'm saying? I'll never knock any rendition of Lex when it comes to the outfit, but when it comes to the suit. But yeah, I'm okay with Lex without it too.
Hey, what's the actor's name who played Lex Luthor? What's his first name?
Nicholas Hoult.
Nicholas Hoult. Damn, I could not get that boy name right for now. I would say Torrey Holt. I mean, no, that's not Torrey Holt.
Beast.
Yeah, Beast. There you go. Okay, Hank McCoy. Yeah. So, do y'all think this is going to be the finished suit? Or I think this is actually kind of like a little test run of a suit?
Test run.
I believe they said that James Gunn said there will be. He's going to have more than one version. I think at some point they said he's going to get. They were talking about him getting some version of like because we believe they're going to defeat Brainiac, and we think he's going to try and integrate that and try and make a suit that's able to beat Superman. I think like once they beat Brainiac, then it's going to be him versus Superman. So I think he's going to try and upgrade his suit and then attack. So there'll probably be 2 versions of his suit too.
Yeah, because like I said, you see these drawings of like this right here you see on the screen, and then like I said, I think I can't remember who the other I know Alex Ross was it. This is Jim Lee's drawing, and you got Alex Ross, and I can't remember the other one who drew their versions of these two together like that with Lex in the suit. And supposedly I think James Gunn was saying this is supposed to be their look at Superman in the suit, right? So we had an idea of what the suit is going to look like. And I was thinking that maybe it would look like what we see right here on the picture, but that doesn't look like that. But I think we all also too know when you see Lex wearing that, everybody know what that is, right? That's Lex's war suit. Everybody know that. And I think it has more like it might have more purple on there too. I think the lighting kind of dulls it a little bit as far as the darker parts of the suit, and so you kind of see more of a shiny green, which make it look like it's kind of CGI-ish a little bit. So we got to, like I said, we're gonna probably have to see it in action and all that type of stuff, better lighting and all that. But right now, it's kind of giving you its first glimpse, of idea of Lex in his war suit. So, but yeah, like I said, man, for so far, man, now we have the tangibility, man. We see is so I said tangible. Was it tangible? What how people say the word? But we actually see it now. We actually see the vision. We're close, fellas. We're close.
Nico.
Close. But we're just warm my whole night.
Had to throw you off.
But no, like I said, man, we're probably going to see. We saw a trailer. No, we saw a teaser, right? A year out? No. Yeah, didn't we see a teaser?
It wasn't a year out. It wasn't a year out. No, it was a few months out. What are you talking about?
For Superman.
Yeah, no, that wasn't a year out. When him hitting the snow and the opening scene, that wasn't a year out.
Yeah,
I don't think so.
I thought that was a year out, or was it like 8 months out or something like that? It wasn't like 6 months or nothing like that, bro. It was a while. Cause remember we saw the trailer, then it showed like a month after that, like the full trailer or something like that.
December. Let's see.
Oh, you said December.
It was December 19th, 2024, and then the movie came out in 25, so about 6-7 months.
Okay, never mind then. I thought it came out like a year or something like that.
No, it's December 19th. December 19th, 24.
Okay. Yeah, because they shooting this a year and a half away from the release of the movie. So, but yeah, let me look at this suit one more time. Also, like I said, I like the Henry Cavill suit too, man. Like I said Henry Cavill. He kind of like Henry Cavill right there. But yeah, I like that. Like I said, I like that suit, man. I like the suit. I like the upgrades and all that type of stuff. 2 years down the line, man. So it's gonna be interesting. We don't know where Lex is right now. Now we know he ain't in Belle Reve no more. So we don't know where he is right now. Your boy Rick Flag, I think he released him and his buddies. They all best friends and stuff now. So it's gonna be interesting to see how that is going into this movie.
Yeah, they said the suit has the Argus logo on it. Somebody said that today. I heard they were saying that the suit has an Argus logo on it somewhere.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. Cause remember, remember in Peacemaker, he had his people working with him and stuff like that. So, it's gonna be a very powerful suit then. Which in the comics is supposed to, like I said, he's supposed to be able to withstand whatever Superman, throws at him or whatever. So, and he definitely gonna need the suit to fight Brainiac. So, yeah, that's gonna be interesting, bro. That's gonna be interesting.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, that's pretty much all we got here, man, so far. Let's go ahead and turn this page, man. Let's get into these questions and comments, fellas. We can call it a night. All right, man. Let's see what we got up here first. We got is that Sahana? Sahana Hall? Sahana Hall. They say hi Big J, hi Real, hi Cuz, hi BA. How you doing? Then they hit it with I said hi.
Hello.
You know what I'm saying? We saying hi. Shout out to Salam in the building, man. He said, "What's up, y'all?" He said, "It seems like Real making a case for the true hue over the black and white." Listen, You might not want to get that from that from me. You might want to talk to BA about that. He could probably tell. Yeah, BA could tell you about the color better than the black and white. Me, BJ, and Cuz seen it in black and white. He saw it in color.
Mhm.
But I'm just saying, like, I thought I didn't think it was gonna be bad. But like I said, maybe I didn't give it a long enough run. I think I might have watched it for at least like 2 minutes, and then I went to do something, came back, and it made me start over. So I had to when I started over, I just picked black and white again. And so when I watched it on Heavy Spoilers, they were showing different clips from the show. They showed everything in color, and I was like, you know what? It's actually not bad looking. It's not bad looking, especially when they showed that part where he threw Megawatt into that train.
Mhm.
I was like, okay. I think I told my wife that too. I said, I might have to go back and watch the show in color, man. He looked pretty fire, man.
Yeah.
Now I'll go watch it in color. BA go watch it in black and white.
Yeah. You're like, I get down on this.
Salon says, y'all watch too much Price is Right. Yeah, it's BJ favorite show.
No, sir.
Sick
I don't watch
days.
Bob Barker. What up, Pluto? He says, I'd rather be lied to by James than this BS.
That's fair.
That doesn't more address to BJ.
I think they both about the same.
Oh man,
Exactly.
shots are being fired, boy. What's going on today? Yeah, Cuz said like Uncle Phil and the Will. Man. Yeah, well, I said when I saw that, I said, "Wait, we? I don't know what y'all talking about we for. We been not trusting these dudes." Salon said suits a little bulky, but Lexus suits have been all kinds of sizes too, so it's cool. Yeah, like I said, you had different renditions of his suit or whatever, so we'll have to see how it look in action and all that stuff. So it's gonna be interesting. Like I said, James Gunn kind of gave you us a little glimpse. Now the internet gonna go crazy when they show Brainiac.
Mm-hmm.
Salam says I don't like the astronaut / Mysterio helmet though. I mean that's hold on. Let me see something.
You want his face just exposed so when he get hit in the
head?
I think he has to have it because
yeah, you got it. It's just it has to be part of it. I don't know what you would do different.
One, what happens when they go to space? He's gonna die. Two, what happens when he get punched in the face? He's gonna die. So yeah, come on, huh?
I kind of see what he's saying though a little bit because in the comic. No, I know you're gonna say practical, realistic, all that type of stuff. Being realistic, you're right. You got the body covered, you got the head showing. We could just hit you, punch you in the face or whatever, right? Because in the comics, he don't have all that on his head. You know what I'm saying? He got just the body, just the armor, the suit or whatever. So, I mean, like I said, we have to see how it turn out. But I'm with Big J. You gotta protect yourself, man, or you dealing with Brainiac and Superman. Two powerful beings, man. So you definitely gonna have to. Cover his face or whatever. So unless he wear a Iron Man armor, but, excuse me, helmet. I mean, have some force field or something. Not no fishbowl. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I hear you, Salon. Like I said, what's up, BJ?
Like I said, can a force field hold in oxygen? We talking about he's that advanced? We can make a force field that can contain oxygen.
I mean, he did open a pocket universe, a whole. Was it a pocket dimension and conjuring kaiju? He probably do have the technology to make that, man.
Stable.
I mean, no, like I said, we're gonna have to see. Hey, we might watch the movie and see that and be like, man, they shouldn't have even had that on there. Yeah. Salon said his legs, he'll figure it out. Yeah, it's like I said, he smartest guy on the planet. He clones Superman. He created kaiju, all that type of stuff. I mean, he probably can. Give him
some prep time.
Yeah, give him some prep time, man. It's Batman's play cousin. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, man. Definitely appreciate y'all, man. Geeking out with your boys for another episode, man. We will be back here on Saturday morning. Hopefully, BA and Big J and Cuz's favorite directors don't drop something stupid again over the next couple of days, bro. I might just have to burn the internet down. But yeah, we'll be back here on Saturday. I don't know what's dropping Saturday. Oh, me and Cuz going to go see
He-Man.
Oh, me and Cuz going to see it Friday. So we can talk about it Saturday if y'all gonna see it Friday.
if you go see a BA, Big J's not seeing it. We can do it Tuesday.
I'll watch it. I ain't trying to put no pressure on Jay though.
I ain't watching it. I'll just do this. I'll just do that. That'll be me when y'all do it. I'll be right there.
Hey, now what was that we all did? Mortal Kombat. He didn't even see Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah, it was good. I gotta try to get some time in to see that again too. Oh, go see Obsession, y'all. Go see Obsession, y'all. Man, go see that movie. Oh, cuz you ain't seen it yet, huh?
No, not yet.
Go buy the cologne Obsession when you go see it. So
yeah, go wear Obsession and everything. And also too, I'm gonna try to go see. Well, cause you ain't gonna be ready that night. I was gonna try to do a double header, bro, and do Backrooms. Maybe before He-Man or whatever. But yeah, definitely.
You about to take it to the back room and then just walk into He-Man and sit down. And...
Oh well, I'm an A-list.
Both got to support both.
Yeah, I'm an A-list member, so it's free for me. Either way, you know what I'm saying. So, yeah, I might. I might do that though. I don't know. Oh, we'll see. Because I know we're gonna go see it.
Red carpet treatment. I see it.
Hey, we do too. Hey, you got the online and everything. Yeah, you got the online and everything. Like, oh, you A-list, come on up here. Excuse me, y'all. Excuse me. You know what I'm saying? A-list up here.
Paparazzi taking pictures when he walk by.
You know what I'm saying? That's all you hear, bro. Old girl from Superman and Lois should get an Oscar. Not man. Salon, right? She did her thing in that show, bro. Now you know how good, you know how she was, Superman and Lois, cuz the girl who played in bruh. I told my wife I'm proud of her, bro. She did her thing in that movie, bro. She was good. Yeah, she was good, man. And I agree with you, Salon. She need to get something. She definitely needs to get some type of award, bro. She did good in that movie, man. I gotta give her props. I was proud of her, man.
The person that played what she played in Superman?
Oh, she was that was Lana Lane's daughter. The one that was dating Clark's what's it, not Jonathan? What's the other boy name? Jordan. Was dating Jordan at one point in the show. Yeah. So yeah, the oldest daughter. But yeah, man, yeah, that's she need to get some kind of award, bro. You right, Salon. But yeah, man, listen, like I said, we really appreciate y'all, man, geeking out with your boy. Join us here again on Saturday, man. We'll be back until then. Of course, you guys, we just want y'all to stay geeked out there, man, in these streets. We're gonna talk about He-Man hopefully this weekend, man. So y'all go catch He-Man too. We'll me and Cud definitely gonna go see that on Saturday, y'all. So go catch that. Join us for that conversation here too. So with all that being said, it's your boy Rail. Got Cuz in the building, got Big J, BA, Cuz we geek. We talk about all things in the geek culture involving movies and television. I got the Spurs in 3. And we out, y'all.